Tom.
How you doing today?
Doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. So far.
Same here. Philly Nation X-Dawgs. A bit old school to start this morning. I know the titles are wrong. I know I haven't shared anything, but I also know I only got one phone to use. So we're going to try to be as close as we can in response communication. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. If there's a break, I'll post a link. Feel free to share everywhere. Third quarter, AFN up 13-6. Long time no see, friend. How you been?
Doing good.
Here we go. Trail at quarterback. X-Dawgs just scored. Eisenberg found Coley. Trail going to throw right side. And that'll pull back from the zoom and pull right down. Nowhere to go for JR. X-Dawgs AFN. Matchup that goes back to 2017. I'm going to take my hoodie off, actually. No wind, nice weather. First time out. We were here back that time. It was down in Marty Snook Park when they faced off in the regular season in Washington County. AFN took it over the Dogs and that won 7-0. They had a rematch about a little over a month and a half later at the Mason-Dixon Classic, where the X-Dawgs beat the Nation to send them home on day 2. Rush Common missed a sack. Fires a deep, wide open. Money. Oh, he slowed down a little too soon, man. No! They still got the, well, now they do. That was almost 6. Big gain for the affiliates. Most recent meeting between these two was last year in the Ocean City Classic on day 2 in the C bracket wildcard game. AFN was down 14-6 to the Dogs before rallying back to win it 20-14. We're starting off the coverage. We're going to have live all day. I know the title's off, but a lot of it's because I can't even get restreamed to work. Yeah, I'm only working with one phone now. Budget cuts, man. Sign of the times. Bad economy. High gas prices. We still playing 9-man, though. We still coming out to tournaments, though.
Here we go! Hey, I don't want this to go split.
Some of these same faces were part of the Nation when this series began in 2017. 4th meeting overall. 2nd in Ocean City. Missed rush. Trail. No touchdown is the rule. AFN wants 6, but the officials are saying no. Going to go again for the affiliates. Defending C bracket champion in Ocean City. They defeated the Tri-State Spartans last year to win that. They had that nice comeback on the X-Dawgs, beat Venom right afterwards pretty soundly. And then got to the championship, knocked off the Tri-State Spartans. Year prior, they were the B champion in Ocean City. Remember that weekend, they went 6-0. Wins along the way over 717 Elite. Not the same guys over there playing. Maryland Titans, they got a win over. Baltimore Wolfpack Demons, but here right now, they're struggling the trenches with the X-Dawgs. Brady and Jutt coming in. Normally we have them on Saturday mornings at Shippensburg, but we got them here in Ocean City today. AFN down there from Maffel. They're about to kick off next week. They've been on a delay. Weather hurt them kicking off week 1 down there. Last 2 weeks have been consumed with other events. Easter Sunday last week. Today, Ocean City. So they'll be kicking off May 1st. X-Dawgs, they are about 3 weeks into KFFL. And so far undefeated up there in Shippensburg. With that 3-0 record, we saw them last week manhandle the Killer Bees. They got wins along the way, too, on Chaos and Suicide Squad. Trail trying to throw low to Barry, nowhere there. Brady coming in again. And AFN, known for their trenches over the years, having struggled through the trenches here are the X-Dawgs. Apologize if the video is mistitled. I'm trying to get it all fixed up, but I don't have my second phone to help me out there. Tough times in the neighborhood, everybody. Tough times, hard times. But it's a good time here in Ocean City always. Every year going back to 2005, 2006. One of the longest tenured 9-man events. Always a good time here at Ocean City. First of about 5 games. We're joining this one in coverage. I'm getting myself warmed up a little bit here. This one's in the second half, and then we're going to have Rampage and Team Petty here. So we're just doing this to get warmed up a little bit. It's close. It's competitive. Oh, I think he's shy. No, incomplete. Incomplete is the call. 717 is playing right out over there. I think our guy Mark Brown is down there for XFFL film, and there's Marky Mark. I think I see him. There he is. And here comes Matt Eisenberg and company after a great stop on 4th down. Here they are, trying to knock off the nation. They got some pieces coming in here too this weekend. We're starting to see thin sideline, but they're playing very well so far. Earlier against Team Petty, CJ Tarver came out for Petty. And they had a very tight game with the X-Dawgs that came down to the wire, 14-13. X-Dawgs have won this tournament before, way back in 2009. And again, a 13, Nunn. Tried to throw it. Nowhere to go for George Nunn. X-Dawgs based out of Carlisle, PA. Gonna have to turn that down. And yes, guys, I know I gotta change my titles. Saying that now. They don't let me do it in-app. Kind of wish I had a way to access that without cutting the feed. I'm going to try to do it in between games at least. You can tell we are in preseason mode.
You talking loud. It ain't
Back in the end zone, danger zone, so to speak, for the X-Dawgs. And against this affiliate's D-line, you got to be careful down here. Matt can move, though. He can make time if need be. George Nunn next to him. He'll be 53 years old this year. Nunn, number 14 of the X-Dawgs. 30 years playing 9-man flag football. Legend down in the Martinsburg, West Virginia area. Oh! And Matt's escapability playing in there in a big way. Let's see what that is. What are they saying? Looks like incomplete. Yes, sir. Matt just got out of the end zone there. We're going to stay live on this feed till about probably 2 or something. I will change the titles when I get a chance. I just haven't been able to switch because we're still live. And for some reason, the app does not allow me to do what I need to do there. We have it working. We'll get it going. Nor the title. We're not returning the Nationals 2021 or Ocean City 2022. First time back on the circuit since Capital Classic. Last time we were out. And it looks like we got a score down here. Yes, sir. I do believe 717, or Bad Boys rather, is playing that one, I think. Hold on. Yeah, a little further down. Wide open. Intercepted. Eisenberg trying to get it to Jones. Jones wanted to hold. Instead, the affiliate nation gets the interception. So they'll turn it over. And it'll be AFN ball. So that's actually Bad Boys and Rideout right now. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who's playing what and when. I don't have the schedule in front of me. Sorry, guys. Kick was made. Points for the Bad Boys. Bad Boys jerseys look a little different.
You know how terrifying that is? Who's taking?
Going back over here. I got heard 120 is what he said.
Sorry, Dad, took his spot.
He did. See JR again. Good to see Trail. Good to see all our guys out there with the affiliate nation. A lot of these same guys were there back in 17 when they made their declaration. It's been a wild ride watching this franchise over the last 5 years. The original come into your trap and take your chip. And they won Washington County in 18. Same season, X-Dawgs won KFFL. Trail making moves. And this man's quarterback play at 18 was a big reason behind that. First down, AFN. He hasn't played since Florida, he says. But it looks like he hasn't had a single day off. And for a Finn affiliate's defensive line, it's not what you need right now. Or Finn X-Dawgs defensive line, I should say. Coming up next, we got Rampage and Team Petty. Should be a good one. Shout out to Rampage for helping out on that one. We're going to also, after that, we're going to have 717 Elite versus Southside. And then we'll wrap up here at the Baptist Church with the Maryland Titans and FOE. Fourth quarter is beginning. 13-6 in favor of the nation. That's what I've been told. Wind's picking up. Did we got confirmation on that?
You can't change that.
Someone told me 13-6. You see where I messed?
That's fine.
Yeah.
We hit her at the point.
It's all good. It's all good. That happens a lot.
I'm like 99.9% sure it's 12-7.
I'm going to ask one of the officials. Make sure. They just need their coffee.
I guess so. But it's like 12 o'clock.
I'm cranky. I'm cranky by 11. I'll be on my third rock star by that point. They're saying 12-7. What do we got for a score just to make sure for the viewers at home?
12-7.
12-7. All right. I was given 13-6 earlier by somebody.
Man said for the viewers at home.
Yes.
All right.
They're all waiting at home watching. Say hi.
What's up, man?
12-7 fourth quarter. There we go. I usually triple check that, but today I kind of was a little lazy.
I will pay attention to it. Hey.
Welcome back to the circuit. They're good guys. 32 is my guy. Always had love for him. All right, let me see. I want to see this. Oh, right up on the other side. Pulled right down. Great defense by the X-Dawgs to get the stop, but it looked like they had 6. See if they can hold still here. 5-point game. We have the correction. I was told 7-point game when I arrived. 5 points is what it is. AFN X-Dawgs. X-Dawgs in the black, AFN in the red. Affiliates out of Maffle down there in D.C. playing what is their first game of the season, actually, in 9-man. Remember, Maffle has not kicked off yet, but they're getting an old familiar foe in the X-Dawgs to start. And some of these AFN guys, they know the X-Dawgs very well. Right side, intercepted!
Let's go!
They're saying run it back, but there was a whistle. There was a whistle. Nobody touched him, but there was a whistle, and once a whistle is blown, that negates the whole thing, regardless. Touchback either way. He is in the end zone. So let's flip it. This wind's picking up.
That ball never lies.
Opportunity for the X-Dawgs. Blown chances for the affiliates. Matt Eisenberg and his newest weapon, Coley Jones. 7-year veteran in this flag game is Jones. He's grown up, trust me. From back in the days playing in a park in Shepherdstown, West Virginia for a small team known as Survivors, to playing now on the circuit. He's been everywhere. He's played on the 5-man pro circuit as well. He's played 9-man A. Big addition to this X-Dawgs team. He's got their only score so far. You're in good hands of a veteran like Eisenberg, though. Go back to the success he's had over the last 20 years. 3 circuit championships. League play, the X-Dawgs, I do believe, have about 12 overall. Every season they've played in either Washington County, Keystone, or Shippensburg. They have made it to the semifinals at the very least. They're a little far out there in Carlisle, though. Not really near a lot of 9-man. Left side complete. 20 years old is this franchise, and that man number 81 was there from day one. Coley on over. 2 tight end formation for the X-Dawgs. We mentioned they're from the old guard of 9-man. Back in the single bracket days, in the light of all this AB talk. This was a team who played everyone back then. Eisenberg has nowhere to go, though. Third down coming up for the X-Dawgs. 2 cones to go. Second game for the Dogs. First game for AFN. First game all year for AFN, actually. Remember, Maffel did not play week 1. X-Dawgs on the year. This is their 5th game. They got wins to start the year in KFFL play over Chaos and Suicide Squad and the Killer Bees just last week. We'll see the Bees in action later on. They got the Maryland Titans in a rematch of Clash of York last year. And they will also be taking on Evolution. And what might be their biggest challenge yet. That's a bad pun. I'm not doing that again. I muted all this. Eisenberg running around, throwing it up. Is that Dustin Mitchell? That is Dustin Mitchell. First down. Veterans helping veterans. First and 2 cones. Big play, Eisenberg to Mitchell. 28 years combined 9-man experience between those players alone. 20 for Matt, 8 for Dustin. He's been a captain for all 8 of them up until this year. A lot of veteran leadership you see up front on this X-Dawgs team. We talked about it, even up front in the trenches. You got a lot of long-time experience up front. Take a back step. Talk about Burns, the center there. He was there when X-Dawgs won in 09. Complete to Mitchell. Dustin turning up. He's familiar with the nation as well, having played them in Washington County during those 17 and 18 years. Dogs trying to get a win here on day 1. They were 0-2 last year when they came out here. on Saturday. A tough late loss to the Blackhawks, a long-time circuit rivalry down here in the DMV. It goes way back to the old days of 9-man. And then they took an even harder loss to Riot Squad. But on a day where Riot Squad was very hot, remember that was a Riot Squad team at a plus 43. They did the same thing to the Blackhawks when they played them. They were not able, however, to win it as they were eliminated by Baez. Wide open. Big play, first down. It's all good, Tyler. You can keep hating on camera 5. We got scoreboard. Tyler's the best live streamer in the game, though. He's better than me at it. That is. Come over here and hang out, bro. Well, you got games. Never mind. I'll be over later. Timeout is called.
Time I got pressing, so I'm gonna get him a ball.
Timeout is called.
Come on.
First and goal, here we go. And yes, guys, this is Ocean City, not Nationals. I still got to fix all that. Eisenberg. Coley with a great catch.
Why y'all watching the fucking game? Back and watch over here. Get active.
Dante not happy. Great catch by Jones. Second and goal. 3:33 and running. We're going to fix the titles in between games. I'll be able to flip then.
No, AFN only got one timeout left.
How many touchdowns we got?
It's 12-7.
Yeah.
What's going on, Ken? I'm out on the field. I'm going to call you back.
We're down here in the red zone. Here we go.
12-7.
12-7 late in the game. X-Dawgs trying to rally back against the nation. They were down 12-0 to start this game. We showed up right after Coley Jones scored. Eisenberg. Caught by Jones. Shy of the end zone. They need a yard. Stay tuned on here. We're going to stay live on this page. 2:28 and running.
Third and go! Third and go! 45!
Third and goal. Let's try to go around. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. AFN came back on Dogs last time. Can Matt get it in? Yes, he can. Yes, he will. Touchdown, X-Dawgs. Eisenberg takes it in, and it's 13-12. Another classic between these two. A very underrated series. Remember 7-0 that first game back in Marty Snook nearly 5 years ago between the Nation and the Dogs. A lot of the faces are still here from that matchup on both sides. Some have moved on to other places. 27-14 at Hagerstown 2017. That quarterfinal matchup, the X-Dawgs knocked off the Nation. They would go on to lose to the Renegades in the semis, who would be the eventual champion. The comeback last year, it was 14-6 in favor of the X-Dawgs with 5 minutes to go. Sound familiar, fans of the four-state Washington County region? And Trail led the rally from 14-6 to 20-14 to give the F Nation the victory. And they would go on to beat Venom in the next game in the semis, and then the Tri-State Spartans in the championship to win C. But this X-Dawgs team, very light in numbers. On terms of active personnel, I believe they are only running with about 14 today, 15 maybe. This is a very small X-Dawgs roster. AFN has come with more numbers than they had at last year's tournament on Saturday. Remember, they were very light against the Titans and against Brick Squad. Both teams went 0-2 on Saturday last year. Something's got to give this year, and something will give. Does Trail have one more comeback in him against the X-Dawgs? Does Eisenberg have one more conversion in him in this game? Matt running. Look at this. Tipped in the air. Incomplete. 13-12. Here we go. Final 2 minutes of this game. X-Dawgs and the affiliate Nation. We're going to have you.
This one's actually only your friends.
Good, I'll make that in mind. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up, Johnny. Yeah, I got to get that a look at. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm off today. I need to get a second phone again. I haven't had one in a bit. Believe it or not, I was kind of out of this for a minute. Back in it now. Could be for today. Could be for tomorrow. Could be for all eternity. It's moments like these I live for every Saturday and Sunday for the last 5 years. 8 if you want to go further back. 25 if you want to go to the beginning. It's always a great Saturday or Sunday when it comes to this sport of 9-man flag football. And you're seeing two teams come out there today and putting on their best with the X-Dawgs and the affiliates. Dogs trying to get another Ocean City chip. It's been 13 years though. Trail running away. Gonna heave that way up. Wide open. That is a hold for days. They want a last man call, but wait a minute here. Are we going to really call last man? I haven't seen last man called in. Now hold on a second. I don't know if this does even qualify as last man. But AFN is saying there's a last man. They want a touchdown. I don't believe that is a last man call, though. It's hard to say. I haven't seen a call in a minute, so I can't even tell you what they're going to say. It last man rule. Wow. So AFN gets a touchdown on a last man rule right after the X-Dawgs drove down the field and scored late. Wow. 18-13. That's crazy. I hadn't seen that called in a minute, so I wasn't sure where to go on that. But it looks like it's 6, and it looks like a touchdown there. Wow. 18-13. Wild game here at OCBS. That's Ocean City Baptist School, by the way. Not Ocean City other abbreviations. Like Brick Squad. Not Ocean City Brick Squad. They're not here this weekend. Rampage warming up. They got Team Petty in a minute. And what is a Maffle League matchup here on day 1. So I made the joke earlier. Glad to see Maffle kicking off now. They got about 2 league games today. Not official though. Up in the air. Incomplete. 18-13.
What was that? No, I know that.
1:34 left. We're going to cut away after this to set everything up. Two timeouts for the X-Dawgs. And you got to hurt for that offense after all the work they did just to get down the field a few minutes ago. A last man call after a large gain gave the affiliates the lead back. 5-point game, less than 2 to go. 134, 2 timeouts is what I'm hearing. They got 3 tight ends on this formation. Now they're going to flank them out, and Barry's going to go out the middle. And so it looks like it's going to be an encroachment call. Looks like they're going to move it up to the 30 or 40. Yeah, 35. So it's a 1st and 5 out the gate. Petty Nation next. Team Petty Nation. The Affiliates Nation. Playing now against the X-Dawgs. Eisenberg. Coley Jones. Great catch and pull. Gives them a 1st down. But they got to hurry up. This clock's just running. They got to hurry. We're going to back up. They got 3 tight ends still. Another heavy set. Middle to Gerhardt. Big Jut going. Big game by Jut across the middle. $120 to go.
One timeout.
118 and a timeout to go. Two tight ends. Now it's going to be a 3rd option there. Eisenberg to the right. Fires it deep. Drop by Jones. That's a big drop.
Tight end got to be on the line. They can't be in the backfield and then they all take stop. They got on the line. Hey, y'all, nothing behind them. Hey, where'd you come from? Hey, ball, Keith. Hey, yo. We're good. Hey, where'd you come from?
Second or 3rd?
Second, right?
Right. I ran the best route ever right
here. Second down. That would have been a huge play if Joseph came up with it. 1:03 to go. Three tight end formation. 2 receivers. They got that 3rd tight end is split out a little bit. Eisenberg trying to load up that right side for blocking from the looks of it. Nice catch. First down. seconds. Eisenberg fakes. Roll out. Out of bounds he goes. Bonus coverage of AFN Dogs. Coming up next, Rampage and Petty. Followed by 717 Elite and Rideout. And then from there, we will have, let's see, they're going to be coming up. And then we'll take a break for about an hour. And then we'll head over to the other field for Dream Rebels and Dream Misfits. Eisenberg. Catch. AFS saying game. Timeout, X-Dawgs. Let's go, Ed Zone. An exciting game here today at Ocean City Baptist. We're going to head to the back of the end zone. The very back of the end zone.
What down is it? What down? Hey, to the goal.
14 seconds. X-Dawgs got to get way down here. Eisenberg. Incomplete. Fourth. This might be it.
How much time? That'll be like 5 seconds. How much time? It's running. The clock gotta be running. Oh, incomplete. 7 seconds. It's 7 seconds. Don't give him shit.
7 seconds is what I'm hearing.
No. Like, don't jump in this way, but you got me staying that way. Don't jump in this way. Yeah, I'm just pulling up. Back down. Don't pick. Hey.
Let's go over here. And that's going to be an interception. Trying to get it to beep, but that's going to be ball game. AFN victorious over the X-Dawgs. 1-0 to start the day. They're going to win it 18-13. I'm Joey Blaze. We'll see you in a little bit.